After a long 8-month break and a series of testing at Brno and Nürburgring circuits, the Mičánek Motorsport's powered by Buggyra team finally returned to the Central European Circuit Racing Championship. For the 7th time in series history, the opening round of the season 2019 hosted a famous Formula One racetrack, Hungaroring in Hungary. The Mičánek Motorsport, powered by Buggyra team, entered 2 Lamborghini Hurricanes Super Trofeo Evo in the GT category, with Branislav Formanek and Libor Dorvacek behind the wheels. While both drivers entered the GTC category, they were fast enough to compete with the GT3 cars. Branislav Formanek made his mark on both days, Saturday and Sunday, and fought for the overall podiums. Even despite almost a year-long break, Formanek lost none of his racecraft. He managed to finish second in both GTC races, losing only to Samuel Slodeka with the same car. Libor Dorvacek, who on the other hand is a new member of the Mičánek Motorsport powered by Buggyra team, is mostly focused on the Lamborghini Super Trofeo series, and he saw the Hungaroring round more as a test, yet he took a nice 3rd place in Sunday's sprint. The Central European Zone Championship moved to Red Bull Ring, Austria for the 2nd round of the season. It was there that gave a hint how the whole season is going to pan out, and the Mičánek Motorsport powered by Buggyra team did not do bad at all. It was clear at Hungaroring already that the team's drivers will be amongst the favorites, and the Austrian round confirmed these ambitions. The team entered its 2 Lamborghini Hurricanes Super Trofeo Evo to the sprint race, with Branislav Formanek and Libor Dorvacek. On Saturday, Formanek finished in 2nd, just behind Samuel Slodeka again. The tables turned on Sunday when Formanek had a problem with his half-axle, and Dorvacek took the 2nd place in the end, his best season result. One of the most exciting parts of the weekend was an endurance race on Saturday, while Branislav Formanek was joined by a team's manager, Yuri Mičánek Jr., Libor Dorvacek drove with Josef Zaruba in the other car. Despite a good atmosphere within the team for the whole weekend, there was definitely a bit of competition about which car is going to do better in the endurance race. The answer came at 7 o'clock in the evening when Branislav Formanek and Yuri Mičánek Jr. in car number 66 finished the race with a 1-lap advantage over the other car. In the results, it meant the 2nd place in the race, behind a Slovakian driver, Filip Slodeka. It was a well-deserved podium and trophies for the team. I've enjoyed the race. The opportunity to race with Branislav Formanek in the endurance came in the last moment. We didn't plan it, but I like this track. It was great fun, great experience, and I'm really happy with the 2nd place in our class. Slovakia Ring hosted the 10th Slovakian Grand Prix, and the Mičánek Motorsport powered by Buggyra did not miss the opportunity to enter with its 2 drivers. Branislav Formanek joined the GTC category with Lamborghini Hurricane Super Trofeo Evo. His biggest rival for the weekend was a home driver, Samuel Slodeka, who raced in the same category, and their battles were the best part of the whole weekend. On Saturday, Formanek finally took his victory, following Slodeka's retirement after a collision. The next day, Formanek added points for the 2nd place finish. The Central European Zone Championship continued with car circuit racing at the beginning of September, when the Mičánek Motorsport, powered by Buggyra team, moved to Brno for its home race. The whole weekend began with a big show on Friday, which saw a very exclusive and unusual race. a Lamborghini Super Trofeo Evo, head-to-head with a Buggyra truck VK50, and a helicopter. It was a spectacular show for the fans, and it provided a lot of fun. In the end, it was Yuri Mičánek who won, finalizing his revenge to David Versecki, who beat him last time around. The team entered its two Lamborghini Hurricanes Super Trofeo Evos to the Sprint GT races at Mičánek Circuit in Brno. Bronislav Formanek and Libor Dvorčák, who were behind the wheel, proved once again their roles as the favorites in the GTC Cup category, as they took first and second place for the home team in both races. Bronislav Formanek, who was the more successful driver, also won the Czech International Championship in the GTC circuit racing thanks to his great results, and he fully deserved that. His Mičánek Motorsport, powered by Buggyra teammate Libor Dvorčák, took the third place in the Czech International Championship after Samuel Sladeka separated both drivers. The Mičánek Motorsport, powered by Buggyra team, also took part in the final round of the Eset V4 Cup in Hungaroring. The team entered its two Lamborghini Hurricane Super Trofeo Evos into the GTC category. Due to the scheduling collision with Lamborghini Super Trofeo Series, the team had to skip the previous round at Grabnik, which put the team out of contention for the overall victory. However, the battle for the second and third places was still open, and that is exactly what the Czech team managed to win in the end, after Bronislav Formanek finished twice in the second place. But he made it to the podium also one more time in the 1-hour endurance together with Yuri Mičánek Jr. There, they also finished in second position in the overall standings. Libor Dvorčák took his best season result at Hungaroring after he won his category in the third sprint race of the weekend. The final round of the Lamborghini Super Trofeo Europe took place at the Spanish circuit Jerez, and the Mičánek Motorsport, powered by Buggyra team, did not miss it. The team raced with two cars in the Cup Championship of the Italian manufacturer. In the Pro category, the Hurricane Super Trofeo Evo is driven by the Czech duo Josef Zaruba and Jakob Noll, while in the Lambo Cup, the driving seat is shared by Libor Dvorčák and Kurt Wagner. The race weekend took place unusually on Thursday and Friday, as the weekend was dedicated to the World Finals. There, the European entrants were joined also by American and Asian teams. In the qualifyings, Josef Zaruba and Jakob Noll took 7th and 16th place respectively. In the first race, while Zaruba stayed in the top 10, Noll could only maintain such pace and cross the finish line in only 12th position. But it went much better in the other Friday race. Noll, who started 16th, managed to move up to the 12th place before giving the car to Zaruba. The Czech driver then fought hard in the final laps, putting some of the fastest laps of the race. Zaruba finished in 8th position. Meanwhile, Libor Dvorčák and Kurt Wagner fought for the overall victory in the Lambo Cup. However, the Czech-German duo did not manage to win. While they finished 4th in the race, thanks to a consistent drive, the other race was unfortunately hampered by Libor Dvorčák's collision, and the team was forced to retire the car. Yuri Mičánek Jr. did not hide his satisfaction with the season. The first season was very long and difficult. We had 6 race weekends, but I think that we've shown that we're capable of finishing between 3rd and 10th places. To be regularly in the top 10 in our first season, I think we can call that a success. I'd like to thank the whole team, to the mechanics, engineers, hostesses, cooks, drivers, and everybody who played their roles in this long and tough season. They did a great job.